morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What is up, y'all? All right, think we're ready. Good morning. It is bright and early. I'm gonna wait for some people to jump on real quick. And I had been running a little bit late, 9 o'clock. I should have said 9:30. Actually, I was supposed to say 9 o'clock to say 9. But hopefully everybody is doing well. Good morning, Cherie. Good morning, James. How's everybody doing? This is real ghetto, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I feel like you guys are in front of me. So I haven't washed my face yet. Just brushed my teeth, but I haven't washed my face. So I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Shemika. I am the founder of Kafune Hair. I help provide a 4-step lace wig system that covers you from beginning to end, help protect your hairline, help to protect the hair on your lace wigs, and also to help conceal the lace so it's nice and natural, and then also to help get the hold that you desire for the amount of time that you desire. Good morning, Evelyn. And then also to remove your lace wig safely and effectively with our 4-step system. Basically cover you the full experience. And I also specialize in custom-made wigs for individuals who are suffering from hair loss. I know I just brought my towel in here. Oh, here it is. So, real quick, yesterday, if you was on my live yesterday. Oh, wait, before I get into that, let me see who's new here. If you're not new, drop those purple hearts. If you're new to the page, welcome to the page. Welcome to the community. I'm going to start only posting these lives only in the group. A little bit more exclusive, a little bit more private, so we can talk about some real things. I'm going to really start talking about some struggles that people are dealing with hair, and it's a more of a comfortable environment than having the public page. So if you're not already part of the community, you're new. Cherie, good morning. Evelyn, what area are you coming from? What city, what state you rep in? All right, now I feel better, y'all. I feel like I can't be talking to y'all with my mouth all like hot from morning, and then my hair, and then it's just a mess. What city are you coming from so I can see if I ever been in that area? I am in New Jersey. Oh, Canton, Georgia. What area is that? Close to Atlanta? Oh, I don't know too many cities in Atlanta. I know Augusta. I've never been to Augusta. I've heard of different areas. Is that close to Atlanta? I know everybody probably asks you that all the time. So I'm going to do this live reveal of this lace wig. Yesterday I did a full install. I had to stop north of Atlanta. Oh, okay. San Jose, California. She got the pretty weather. I'm going to take this. Wait a minute, Simon. Evelyn, you're up this early? I just realized it's like 6:20 in your area. 6 o'clock in the morning. You get up early. Are you working? You doing your work thing? It's hot in here, y'all. My bad. Real quick, what I was about to say, I'm like looking at somebody text about somebody on my team. So yesterday I did a full install. If you did not watch that, you can go back and watch it. I had to stop because I didn't have my blow dryer, and I also didn't have my good flat iron. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to fully finish it, but I'm gonna always be back. I'm up, no work. It's my day off. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a day off, Evelyn. Good. So I wasn't able to fully finish it, but you got the gist of the very first couple steps. And of course, I'm always on here doing live installs anyway, so you'll be able to see a couple installs eventually anyway from the full install. But we're going to get into cutting the lace, etc., on another live, and then we're also going to do. I'm going to show you what silk tops are, so you get an idea of what the difference is between those two. If you guys have any questions while I'm doing this live, feel free to email me. Message me while we're doing this live so I can address your questions. I probably won't be on here that long. I'll probably be off by within the next 20 minutes because I got to do some Mother's Day stuff as well. Anybody doing anything good tomorrow or today to celebrate Mother's Day? Let me know in the chat what we doing this weekend. All right, I'm going to put this toner on my face real quick, y'all. All right. If y'all y'all doing anything good, drop them in the chat so I know. I'm going out today, surprisingly. I don't go anywhere. I mostly work a lot. I've been trying not to work as much and kind of slow down. So I'm actually going out today. All right. So, there's a little bit of delay. So I'm going to unwrap this real quick. I'm going to see what you guys think. Now, I did the wrap on a video. I just didn't post it yet because I wanted to speed through it and then edit it. But hopefully this wrap didn't come out too bad. The thing that I realized with my own natural hair versus wrapping this wig is that my hair, of course, has a lot more texture than a natural hair Indian hair wig. So therefore, it's a lot softer and a lot harder to wrap it up without using clips or without using, say, hairpins, which I probably should have used hairpins when I did it, but I didn't. So I did use clips. So what I ended up doing was I kept wrapping it around, right? And then I used these duck clips. And what I did was I had these duck clips hold each piece. And then I put the scarf around it. And what I did was, and you'll see it in the video. If you're in the group, I'm going to post it today, where I just folded up the scarf this way, right? And then I folded up this way. And what I was doing was I was putting the scarf here while the clips are in it, because you see the hair, how quickly the hair folds, and I was pressing the weight of the scarf to make it go around. And I kept doing that until I finally got all the clips out. So what I did was I put the clips in first, let the hair hold, and you can't leave these in because then you're going to have the indent of this clip in your hair. So I put that in there first, like this, and you'll see it in the video. And then as I was doing this, I started taking out all 3 of the clips. I probably needed 4. And then what I did was I kept going like this until finally the hair was fully wrapped. And then I tied it. Does that make sense? Because this hair kind of falls kind of soft because it's soft. So in order for it to stay wrapped, I would put the clips in first and then put the scarf around it. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments if you do. So hopefully y'all understand. At first I was using tail comb, but then I was like, no, that's not what you do. And then you gotta use a comb, right? And it's really hot in here. I'm gonna open up this door real quick. It's hot in his bathroom. All right, so wide-tooth comb. Let's see what these results look like, y'all. Y'all gonna see it like when I see it. And I just took a shower, y'all, so it's kind of like I put a shower cap on, but it don't really feel wet. It feels wet around the hairline. So yesterday what I did was I used the, y'all know I don't do baby hairs. So this is what the wig install looked like from yesterday. And then I also, what I did on the video, when I posted into the group, I did cut some of this off right here. So this part is looking kind of weird right here. So I'm going to undo it. I am so hot, y'all. Oof. All right. So this is what the results looks like. What y'all think? It's giving me natural. It's giving me natural. All right. So what I'm going to do is straighten out some of these pieces. Now, if you wanted some body into it even more, what you can do is, this type of stuff would happen with my new natural hair back in the day when I used to do it. I used to wrap my hair up at night. Hold on, put this cap on. All right, let's see. So I'm going to just flat iron this part right here. I didn't make no baby hairs because I don't want none. I'm going to just straighten this piece out. I'm going to straighten this piece out. So I cut some of this right here, and then I cut some of this on the other side. I didn't really put much product in it. The product that I normally use, the heat protector, I don't know where it is. Like I told y'all, I think my niece took it, but she said she don't got it. But she did have my blow dryer and my my flat iron like I thought she did. Go ahead, Christian. You want to say good morning?
Good morning.
Christian said good morning, y'all. All right, y'all. So, this is the result afterwards. Now, if you wanted to have like a lot of body in it, this is just this is the 10-inch bob wig on the site. Like I said, only thing I did was I cut a little bit up here because I wanted a little bit of shape. He asked could he get onto the video, y'all. Be up and early. I am so hot. I don't know if this is, I hope this ain't the thing that comes at 40, y'all. Please don't tell me it is. Oh my gosh, I'm hot. I can't even talk straight, y'all. I need a whole fan in here. All right. This video is definitely gonna be, this live gonna definitely be short, y'all. Mind you, I only got a t-shirt on. Sheesh. I mean, I got clothes on. I meant like t-shirt, not like a hoodie on or a sweatshirt. You know, I'm like a hoodie sweatshirt person. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. So, if you want to take this style, right, and wrap it up at night, this is what the results look like. So I just want to make sure you wrap it up pretty good. If not, you're going to get these little hanging, the hair is hanging in the back. But you can always flat iron it and fix it. Now, if you wanted some body with this, you can always put some flexi rods for like an hour or two before you go out. So when I go out later, I could, although I'm not, because it's supposed to rain today in my area. So what I could do is put flexi rods up here and then let them fall down. So by the time it's time to go out, all the curls will fall and then you would have a lot more body. So see all this right here? You would have even more body if you was to put flexi rods in it. Another thing that I was going to do with this wig, but I didn't, I was thinking about adding a little bit more layers up here. So you see how the hair goes from all the way up here, all the way down. If I was to add like maybe some texture up here with a razor, I just threw out my razor to allow more volume up top, if that makes sense. It will allow for the hair to look a little bit fuller. Even though it's short and a 10-inch bob wig, it will just add a little bit more dimension to the wig. If you're not able to do it, you can always go to your stylist to do it, but make sure you trust your stylist because this hair don't grow back, right? So that's something else that I was thinking about doing, but I didn't have a razor here because I threw out the one that I did have. So this is the result. And then going back, so if you was to cut some of the layers up top, what happens is if you put the flexi rods in, it'll kind of look similar to this area right here, but actually bigger, if that makes sense. So it will just have like that, almost like Oprah, like that old Oprah look that Oprah used to have. I don't know what type of style she does now, but it'll have a little bit more of a fuller look for the hair. So I just want to show you guys what I did with that 10-inch wig. I'm probably going to wrap it back up a little bit later and then go from there. And mind you, I didn't put much. If I was going to put anything, I'll probably use a heat protector. And that's it. The more products you put in the hair, the heavier it is, the heavier it will look. And it won't be as bouncy or as full as it could be. So you want to keep the minimum amount of product in your hair to allow it to have some sort of movement, unless you want it stiff. And even a least amount of oils. So hopefully this was able to help what you guys, what it could look like. Do y'all have any questions for me today? If not, I'm going to be logging off. I knew it wasn't going to take that long. Oh, another thing, the hair, the part. So I did a part right here. I knew it was something else. All right. So I did 2 parts right here. I need the other telecom. Just using this part right here. This is just one of our virgin hair wigs on the site, the 10-inch bob wig. It's just virgin hair. So with the lace front 12 by 4 inches. So real quick, and this is just a transparent lace. It looks very natural. Thank you, Edwin. So this is the part that I did right here. I'm going to show you how I can make it look a little bit more natural. All right. And I used I wasn't able to show y'all off of camera. I used the mocha mousse around my hairline because the hairline was way off. As well. I'll probably fix it up a little bit better. All right, y'all. All right, so what I'll do is in that little bit of parting area right here, although to me in here it looks fine, if you don't bleach your knots or it doesn't look as bleached as it could be, what you can do is add a little bit of powder foundation. What the powder does is it basically helps with those knots a little bit, which I use a True Match custom blendable powder. Can y'all see that? YouTube, can you see it? If you got any questions on YouTube, let me know. I don't know the link of the shop. Let me see here. Alright. Can you see it? I thought there was a link on the site. Hold on. I think it should be in the comments. If not, I'll add it. And I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to hide some of these knots. Now, if I wanted to color it, because y'all know I love me some good color, I'll add that as well. I could add some highlights because I'm so used to color, but I'm starting to get used to black again. So what I'm going to show y'all, what I do is hide it a little bit more, but the knots are pretty good. So I really don't need much, but I'm going to show you just in case if you're doing it yourself and you don't like the results of your bleaching, you can do this as well. So I use a small brush that's pointed and kind of stiff, like this. Y'all see that? All right, y'all see that, right? And then you can use a little bit, and you don't need a lot, very little. Go like this, brush off the excess, because not you're gonna have powder all over your hair. And what you can do is, what this really helps with, if you didn't bleach your knots, help bleach. And you're gonna put it on the inside. I can't see it that way. And it almost like camouflages it because it's a powder. Can y'all see it a little bit? I don't really think I need it, but I'm just doing this to show y'all. So got it here. And you're gonna dab it right here. Oh, that does look better. I can't see it that way, y'all. All right, can y'all see a little bit of a difference? So what it does is the powder actually covers some of the knots. Like I said, you want to be exact inside the hairline. I ain't want no baby hairs, y'all. I just wanted the natural look of how my hair normally would look. All right, so y'all got what I did, right? Is the powder better than the liquid? I only use powder for the parts. I don't use the liquid So Evelyn, you wasn't on the live. You came on like kind of like at the end. So what I did, I had a whole ball cap and everything. So if you was able to look at the live, maybe if you have time, you go look at it. So I'll use the liquid on my hand first. I'll blend it. I'll use it for my wig cap. And then I normally don't put it on the inside of the cap. You can though, because I'm already using lace tint spray. So I kind of don't really need both. So I do one. I don't do both. So that's when I use the liquid. I basically use the same liquid that I have on my skin. I'll use it for my wigs. The powder consistency more so looks like it covers the knots because it's a powder. It's not going to stay like that all day. I mean, for days. You'll probably have to touch it up back in the morning. But the powder looks like, the powder basically, because of the, like the consistency of it, it literally covers the knots. Sort of like, you ever see that stuff where people are trying to cover their thinning hair? I think it's called Topics. And it kind of like covers it a little bit, if y'all ever heard of it. It's in Sally's and other stores like that. It's sort of similar. That's the kind of effect that this product basically gives. So it actually covers the knots. So it's not fully done my hair, but y'all guys get the gist of what we did. All right. So if y'all don't have any other questions, when doing the install, do you have to do the ball cap method? No, Evelyn. Well, it depends. If you have a head full of hair, it will be ideal because that will give you a really good result as long as your base is really cut really nice. Is braided down good. Then you'll be able to do that. And then the ball cap will help you cover all of your head. So if nobody knows what the ball cap method is, it's basically putting a wig cap on, putting a holding product around your hairline. So by the time you put the lace wig on, your whole head, none of your hair is showing. So if you have hair underneath, right, a lot of you guys do, you want everything to basically be your natural skin color, which is the brown or light brown color or medium brown, dark brown color. So the goal is to make sure it looks like that because these wigs are the technology has changed a lot. So a lot of the parting areas are very transparent. You can see through them. So that's a way for you to get you the best results. If it doesn't have a lot of parting space, it possibly that you don't have to. But a lot of times these wigs are really made to look really natural. So therefore you need to do what you can as a foundation part to make sure that the wig looks natural when you part it. Now, if you're suffering from hair loss, that's a little bit different. If you have complete hair loss, no, you don't need no ball cap. You don't need nothing on your head because your installs are going to be amazing because actually your natural skin color, your natural skin is underneath those wigs. So it looks beautiful because this is how your hairline, your natural scalp is. If you're a woman who suffered from partial hair loss and you still have to cover the hair if you still have your natural hair out. So if you decide to cut all your hair off and it's cut like a boy cut or something like that, I used to do that actually last year. I cut all my hair off 2 years ago and I didn't have to put a wig cap on because I am a woman who suffered from scarring alopecia. I literally shaved all my hair off and I didn't have to wear a bald cap method for about 6 months. Until I start letting my hair grow back. When I start letting my hair grow back, I had to go back into the ball cap method. So there's some good parts to dealing with alopecia, and there's some not so good parts because you still got to think about what you got going underneath if you're a woman who suffered from hair loss. Hey, Caroline, how are you? What's up, girl? How you been? She said, I'm asking when you apply the part. I'm asking when you are applying for the part only, is the liquid better than a powder? You can do the liquid. You can do a concealer, actually. You can do a concealer. I've done concealer. I find that the powder is a little bit neater for me. And because it's not real loud, if that makes sense. Like the liquid, you got to make sure you're using very, very liquid concealer. Like very little bit on your tip. You want to make sure that it's not a lot on the brush. And I can show you guys what it would look like with a concealer. I think the results look better with a powder, a soft powder that covers it. But like I said, it's something that you're gonna have to do every day, and it does come back around. Hey Tony, what's up, girly? How are you? So, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to be heading out. I just wanted to show y'all on live what my results was. A part of me wants to cut this back here, y'all. A part of me wants to cut it down here. Like, I want to cut all of this. What y'all think the back looks like? I didn't even show y'all the back. Like, I want to cut this a little bit. Like, have it taper my neck, so I don't have to deal with the part flipping up. What y'all think? Maybe go get a razor? Or should I just leave it alone? Also, Evelyn, when you're doing it, I mean, the best way to know if it works is for you to experiment, right? So you're always going to be like testing, like what I be over here doing. You're going to be testing, maybe not with hair, but you're going to always be testing to see what works best for you, right? So you might not always get it right the first time, but if you keep testing it and see what works the best, how you're able to, you know what I mean, to do those things, it'll help with you getting the best results for yourself. So even though I might say it, you might say, well, Shemika, I didn't really like it. Maybe the consistency wasn't right. I felt like this one looked better. So the best thing is for you to actually test it a little bit and to see what works best for you. I'll put moisturizer on my skin, y'all, before I forget. I'm about to head out. Thank you, Cherie. Cherie, what's up, girl? I don't think I've seen you in here in a minute. Thank you, Caroline. I appreciate it. This is the 10-inch one that's on the site that I did a live install. I had a 10-inch on, a 12-inch bob wig, and a 14-inch. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like in between. But for me and my, what I wanted to look like this weekend, I wanted to look like 2002. I wanted to look like my natural self back in the day. And this is definitely, this giving me college graduation vibes. I actually had my hair cut like this for graduation. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, I think I can do this. See how this is flipping up, y'all? I'm gonna have to figure this out. So this is the 10-inch bob wig. So yeah, so if y'all guys don't have any other questions, I am going to be logging off because I'm going to rewrap this tonight. So by the time it's time for me to go out, I'm able to get the look that I want. But it's going to rain. And just so y'all know, this hair behaves just like your own natural hair. It's going to puff up a little bit. And I was like, I should have worn a curly wig today. But I didn't realize it's going to rain all day. It's supposed to rain a lot where I'm at. So that's basically it. Let me see if you guys have any other questions. I'm learning to take my time. So far, watching you, I'm learning how to slay and boy. Look at a hot mess. Yes, honey. We ain't looking at a hot mess with these wigs on, honey. We gotta live with these wigs, Evelyn. You don't want to be looking like no hot mess. Hey, Eleanor, how are you? I love a Jackson. I'm a Jackson too, sis. All right, y'all. All right, I don't see any other questions. I want to thank y'all for joining my live. If you are watching on replay, hashtag replay, let me know y'all were here. If you have any questions, even if it's on a replay, I always come back and answer them, or somebody from my team always comes back and answer them. So any sort of challenges, hit them up in a group. I think I'm going to start doing these lives in the group. I feel like we can get real down and dirty and talk about some real stuff. And it's private and you can feel a lot more comfortable in that space. So therefore, I'm going to probably transfer everything over back into the group. So if you're not in the group, make sure you join the group. It's under cafunehair.com/groups/Cafune Hair. And it is a difference between the fan page, which is the page that I'm on now, and the group page. It is a difference. Sometimes people are like, oh, it's the same one I'm on. It's actually different. The Facebook group is actually a community where we can talk about different things. You guys are able to post different things, different questions. I'll have polls. I have different questions going on in there as well. So if you're not over there on that group, make sure you join because I think I want to just start doing it over there. It's best to learn, do your own. My last profession was I met. Oh gosh. Yeah. Tony, I feel like sometimes it's a challenge because we like what we like, right? So I don't even like doing other people's wigs like that. Sometimes people want they call me all the time for an install. And number one, they take a lot of my time, so it's hard for me to do them anyway. But sometimes I just don't want to. Because at the same time, if it's not my wig, I don't know what I'm dealing with. And then if it's something off, it don't side fit right, I just kind of like just don't rather be bothered. But I love teaching other people how to do it, how to install their own wig, or working with stylists to help them know how to use the products to get the results that their customer needs. So, that's always the goal. Like I said before, if you're a woman who, you're dealing with hair loss, it's a little bit of a different experience. You might not want to always go to the stylist. But some of us do, some of us don't. Depends on your personality, depends on how comfortable you are with your situation. A lot of times, after a couple of years, you like whatever. But even after a couple of years, a lot of people still don't want to expose themselves of others seeing them look like that. So I completely understand. So I remember one woman I was working with, she was a marketing company. She's like, know what would be good, Shemika? For you to show your alopecia on the video. And I said, hell no. I am single as hell and I'm not doing that yet. And I don't want to do that yet because I keep the rest of my hair. I don't cut off anything. I keep my rest of my hair. I keep my hair natural underneath. I moisturize. I always take care of my hair. So I'm going to start integrating my natural hair with the hair units and the hair pieces. So that's something I used to do for years. COVID kind of changed things. I started going through cutting my hair off and not want to deal with it. But now I'm going to start addressing it and start dealing with it. And you guys are actually going to see my experience. You're going to see how my hair has grown. You're going to see how I integrate that partial hair unit along with my hair. And that's something that all of us are able to do if you're someone who's dealing with hair loss like me. Hey, Andrea, how are you, girl? What's up? How you been? I always see you on Instagram. You came over here on Facebook. Look at you. You taught me so much, and I thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, you guys. I'm going to be heading out. Hopefully, everybody has a great Mother's Day. If you are a mother, happy Mother's Day. If you are a mother to someone or mother figure, it's just as important for your day because you matter as well. And I know sometimes Mother's Day is hard for other people, unfortunately. So I'm going to make sure I pray for you guys as well because I know Mother's Day, days like this isn't always happy moments for everybody. So as I get older, I start to really understand that because life is, forever what it is. So I completely understand. So I kind of I definitely get it. I had a lot of aunts pass away the past 2 years. So, all right, you guys. All right, so I don't see any more questions. Thank you, Andrea. All right, you guys. I'll check with y'all next week. Next Saturday, we can do another live, and I'm going to try to put another live during the week to talk about the silk tops. If I cannot do it this week, during the week, probably on a Thursday, and then I'll do it Saturday morning. I believe only thing I got is my son's birthday baseball game, so I can probably jump on again around this time. Is this time good for y'all? 9 o'clock, or do you think it should be a little bit later? Let me know in the comments. If so, I can adjust the time a little bit. YouTube, y'all quiet over here on YouTube, y'all. If this is a good time, it's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If it's a good time, let me know. Or do y'all think it should be a little bit later? I feel like you just want to get up and early. Y'all probably in the bed. Are y'all in the bed right now? I'm the only one up. So it'd be like y'all chilling. Then y'all do the rest of y'all thing in the daytime. If this is a good time, let me know. All right, you guys. I'm heading out. Hopefully, y'all have a great weekend as well. This time is fine for me. All right, Evelyn, you all the way in California. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock now. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Linda, you're early bird too. See, another Jackson. Look, we got 2 Jacksons in here today. Oh, we just showing up, y'all. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all can still write the comments. Early bird over here. Oh, so all y'all booze out there. All my early birds. I like it. All right, cool. All right, I'll keep it the same time on Saturday mornings, 9 o'clock. We'll keep it up. I'll let you know when I can. But the plan is most Saturday mornings, I'll have something for you guys to learn to make sure you guys feel nice and comfortable when y'all putting these lace wigs on, right? Because that's what we trying to make sure we show up as our most authentic self and the most comfortable self. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, peace.